What's up, what's up, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for joining another episode of Talking Bars. All right, if you're getting in here right now, if you're entering the chat right now, don't forget, hit that like button down below. Let me know how you feel. Hit that like button down below, y'all. All right, let me see what's going on here. All right. I'm going to go and just log this on right here. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like button down below as soon as you join the chat. Let me go over to the Facebook really quick and share the page, man. Hit that like button down below. Tonight is giveaway time, y'all. We're doing a giveaway tonight, so make sure you stay till the end of the show for the giveaway. We're doing a big giveaway today. Shout out to Nostalgic. Shout out to Sick Bass podcast over there. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me a minute. Let me go share this to the page on Facebook. Hold up. All right. Now that we got that over there, hope everybody's doing good tonight, man. Yo, tonight we're going to have a great conversation. Don't forget, tonight is giveaway night, man. We're giving away an LP tonight. We're giving away an LP. If you have a record player, if you still own a record player, you're going to be able to win Jazzy Ball Kids tonight. Shout out to the boy Nostalgic. Go check out his YouTube and go check out his Instagram page. He has a Instagram show. He does live shows almost every day. Go check him out. We're going to be giving away their brand new track, Jazzy Ball Kids, later on in the show today. I see Jason in the building. Jason, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Don't forget, man, if you're here right now, hit that like button down below. We're going to talk about some things, y'all. All right, let's see where we're going. Okay. All right, let me just check something here. Give me a second. All right, everything is looking good. All right, y'all. All right, let me see what Jason's saying. Jason said, what up, Playboy? Clark Kent bugging. The Chronic is definitely a classic, hands down. So that's the topic today, y'all. Today on Talking Bars, we're going to be talking about the album, The Chronic. If you don't know what the album The Chronic is one of the greatest albums of all time. There are many people that put the Chronic album in their top fives, in their top tens. It's a West Coast staple. It's a West Coast Bible. Jason always says Nas Illmatic is the Bible. This album, people consider this a West Coast Bible, The Chronic from Dr. Dre. Recently, Clark Kent, let me put back up Clark Kent picture up there so you can get a good picture of Clark Kent one more time. In a recent interview, Clark Kent stated that The Chronic from Dr. Dre is not a classic album. I need you guys to hit the comment section right now. Drop a comment in the comment section right now. Do you agree with Clark Kent? Is the Chronic not a classic? Jason is already on there saying that he's crazy, he's bugging. Chronic is a classic. I need you guys, as soon as you get up in here right now, hit that comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think The Chronic is a classic, or you think The Chronic is not a classic? I know some of you are going to say, as soon as you get up in here, who's Clark Kent? Who's Clark Kent? What is Clark Kent? Okay, let me put something up here. I know there's going to be some of y'all questioning who Clark Kent is. Some of y'all probably don't know who he is. Some of y'all probably think he's probably some new artist coming out trying to make the waves, saying something controversial. Or some of you just may not know who he is, okay? So Clark Kent is a Producer, record producer. The list you see in front of you, these are some of the more notable tracks and albums that Clark Kent has worked on. So you see stuff like Ready or Not from the Fugees. That's a classic song. That, woof. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you own me. Listen, Ready or Not, classic song, produced by Clark Kent. Coming of Age with your boy Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak. Bleak. I see Bleak out there trying to get that verses going. Listen, man. Listen, yo. Swiss Beats, stop playing with Bleak. Put Bleak up on the verses, man. Coming of Age. That's a Jay-Z song on Jay-Z's album featuring Memphis Bleak. Realm of Junior Mafia. Ooh, goof. Off of that Junior Mafia album. Ooh, Bad Boy Records. Classic right there. Come On. Come On was on the remix album. Not the remix album, but the album after Biggie had passed away. There was an album that they released, and this was a song that they took Biggie's vocals and they took Sadat X. If you don't know who Sadat X is a 90s MC. They took Sadat X verse and they put it on that song and they made that song Come On. Pretty good song. I like the song. Super High from Rick Ross. Woo! Banger. Clark Kent produced that. I Own America Part 1 from Slick Rick. Legendary rapper Slick Rick. Get up, clap your hands and come on and clap your hands and get up, clap your hands. I see my whole in the crew in the crib tonight. We getting, yo, listen, Lost Boys, Jamaica Queens, right here in New York City. Get up, yo, you know what it is, man. Shout out to Freaky Tar. Shout out to Mr. Cheeks, man, holding it down. Lost Boys, all right? Closer from the Capone Noriega. And you got Flow Forever from Rakim. And one of my favorite songs, How We Roll. Oh, if you've never heard the song How We Roll, go check out the 8Ball album Lost. 8Ball has an album called Lost. There's 3 discs on there. There's a bonus CD. How We Roll is on that CD as well. But if you don't, go to your favorite streaming site. Check out Cannabis How We Roll. Cannabis goes bananas on that song. All right. So this is just some of the more notable tracks that DJ Clark Kent has produced. So if you're saying that Clark Kent should not be saying that, who is Clark Kent? Who is he? He's nobody. Clark Kent is a very reputable producer, loved throughout the industry, loved by many. Don't forget, y'all stay up in the chat tonight. Today we're going to be giving away a record, brand new, came in the mail, brand new, Jazzy Ball Kids. All right, he has a Instagram show. Go check out his show on Instagram. He does Instagram lives, interviews a lot of artists, underground artists, old school artists. So go check out Nostalgic on Instagram, yo. Jason has another comment. Jason says, I love the Lost Boys, but they need to chill wanting that versus smoke with Naughty by Nature. Jersey stand up, LOL. I love the Lost Boys too. And as much as I love Legal Drug Money as an album, and then they dropped their second album. They dropped the second album, respectively. Rest in peace, Freaky Tar. After Freaky Tar passed away, the Lost Boys wasn't the same group. Okay, Legal Drug Money is a classic album, no doubt, hands down. Shout out, classic album. I don't think that the Lost Boys has enough tracks to rival Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature was in the game, I think, before Lost Boys, and Naughty by Nature just has more content. So even though if Lost Boys goes against Naughty by Nature, you know I'm going with Jamaica Queens. You know I'm going with Lost Boys. No, I'm going Lost Boys. Southside. My home. But I got to be honest, Naughty by Nature has a much bigger resume, so I'm with Jason on this one. Jersey stand up. Shout out to Naughty by Nature. Shout out to Tretch. Shout out to Vinny. Shout out to those boys out there. So today we're talking about DJ Clark Kent. The Chronic is not a classic. What is a classic? Let's talk about that for a second, y'all. What is a classic? What is considered a classic? What do you consider a classic? Hit the comment section down below, because there's a lot of people that call certain things classics, and sometimes we just being fans. Honestly, let's be honest. Some of y'all, I see y'all put your classic albums out there. That's not a classic. So drop in the comment section. Let me know. What do you consider a classic album? What do you consider a classic? What is your criteria? What is your criteria for a classic album? Hit the chat down below right now. Let me know what y'all think about classic albums. In the meantime, I'm going to put something up here really quick. I'm going to go to a few classics. I think are classics. A few albums in my Nas's The Lost Tapes. I think that's a classic. What do you think? Hit the comments down below. Is Nas Lost Tapes a classic album? What else we got? Let's see what else we got here. Classic albums. He says, DJ Clark Kent says that The Chronic is not a classic album. We're talking about classic albums today. Right now, I'm asking you guys, what do you consider a classic? So this is what Clark Kent had to say when he did the interview. I'm going to read this out to you. Give me a second. So Clark Kent said, if you look at every album that you think is a classic album, Clark Kent began, like the real classics, the NWAs. Shout out NWA. Ice Cube. Whew, Ice Cube got some classics. Snoop Dogg's first album, Doggy Style. Classic. A Tribe Called Quest joint. Excuse me. Slick Rick's album, Chronic. I can't even put the Chronic before I put Snoop Dogg's first album. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that. I love Doggy Style album, yo. Doggy Style album is in a whole different stratosphere. So I'm not mad at him with that. He says, The Chronic, I can't even put The Chronic before I put Snoop Dogg's first album. Snoop Dogg's album is better than The Chronic. It definitely is. This is not even a question. I'm not gonna argue with that. I love Doggy Style. Y'all know how much I love the Doggy Style album. So Clark Kent continues. Okay? He continues what he's saying, and he says, what I'm saying is, if you take a second and listen to all of those albums, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z, Life After Death, Ready to Die, Notorious B.I.G., rest in peace. They're the same album. All of these albums do the same thing. They begin, they hold you in the middle, they hug you, and then they end. Ooh, that's an amazing breakdown. I like that. That's what classic albums do. But you gotta have songs that makes that thing happen. If you don't, you'll get one song that doesn't hit properly. You done took yourself out of the classic thing, because if you can skip, you ain't got a classic. This is a very important piece I want you guys to hear. If you can skip, you ain't got a classic. That's why I won't say The Chronic is a classic, because I can skip the track called High Powered featuring RBX. So there you have it. DJ Clark Kent giving his reasons why Chronic is not a classic album. Jason has a comment in the comment section. Jason says creativity. Okay, this is Jason's list of things you need to have in a classic album. Jason says creativity, memorable verses. Okay, yeah. Songs that stayed relevant through the years. Okay, you got to have some relevancy. Jason saying, okay, great production. Production is very important. Production is very, yes, I agree. Originality. Okay, your album has to stand out from other albums. Okay, originality, I hear you. Game changing. That's a good one. I like that one. Game changing. It changed the game. When DMX dropped Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, when he dropped It's Dark and Hell is Hot, it changed the game. Okay, I can dig with that. That's a classic. The Chronic fits those criterias. Okay. I can rock with that. Again, let me give you all what Jason says. Creativity, memorable verses, songs that stay relevant through the years, great production, originality, game changing. That's a classic to Jason. I like that. I like those options right there. Let me go check. Let me see if I can put this up here. Hold on a second, y'all. I like that. Hold up. I like that. All right. Let's pin that right there. All right, Jason. Thank you. I like that one. That's a good one. So today we're talking about Clark Kent saying that The Chronic is not a classic. Clark Kent, one of the most respectable producers back in the 80s. He started producing in the 80s. He's actually a cousin of Foxy Brown. And he's done a lot of stuff with a number of hip hop artists around the country. And he just said that a classic has no skips. I see Damon Jones in the building. Damon Jones, thanks for coming through. Don't forget, y'all, you guys stick around to the end. We're going to be giving away a record today. Whoever's in the chat, we're going to drop your name in there. Shout out to Jazzy Ball Kids. Shout out to Nostalgic dropping his new song. We got it on record, brand new. We're going to do a giveaway today. I see Charlie's in the building. Charlie, thanks for coming through. Charlie has a comment. Charlie says, Chronic is more than a classic. Is a monumental staple for the West Coast. Clark Kent is on PC. Oh man. Charlie, thank you for the comment. And while Charlie has his comment, I'm going to put some other comments up there that some other people. This is from 1986. 1986 says, this is a comment from 1986. Hold on a second, y'all. You guys kill me, man. 1986 says, he's bugging. Thank you for the comment. 1986. We got another comment here. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. This one comes from Jason. Jason says, he honestly disappointed me by saying it's not a classic. Wow. Disappointed. Wow. Remember, Clark Kent said the reason why it's not a classic is because it has a skippable song. If your album has a skippable song, is it still a classic? We have another comment. This one is from Clayton Phillips. Thank you for the comment, Clayton. Clayton says, DJ Clark Kent is a goofy. Oh man. Y'all going in, y'all. Oh man. Clayton Phillips, thank you for the comment. Thank you, Damon, for joining the chat. Thank you for the comment. Thank you, Charlie, for dropping that comment. DJ Clark Kent says The Chronic is not a classic, y'all. All right. I got a few albums that I think are classics. I have a few albums that I think have no skips on them. Enter the Wu-Tang Clan, one of my favorite all-time albums of all time. I think is a classic album. Maybe my number one favorite album of all time. Enter the Wu-Tang. Enter the 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan. One of my considered classic albums. Lauryn Hill. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Another one of my all-time favorite albums. Is Miseducation of Lauryn Hill a classic? One of my favorites of all time. The Blueprint. Hover to God. I should be rapping with a turban. Jay-Z. One of my favorite albums of all time. No skips. Is Blueprint a classic? Damon Jones has a comment. Damon Jones says, facts. No skips. No skips on the Wu-Tang album. Damon Jones says, facts. There are no skips on Enter the 36 Chambers. Nas, Lost Tapes, the original Lost Tapes. I think is a classic album. The do-rags is bat, fitted cap, snorkers and furs. Rikers Island, dusty steel cats, what's the word? The drinkers stay drinking and puffing their herb, and I'm still enjoying life's ride. One more time. I love that song, yo. Do-rags. Woo! When do-rags comes on with that piano, doom 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 doom. Oh my God. Shout out Nas. Lost Tapes. The first Lost Tapes album. If you got the CD, you also got the bonus track, Fetus, on there. Bonus track is on there, y'all. Fetus, the original CD. Y'all don't got Fetus on your streaming sites. I got it right here. Bonus song. Is Lost Tapes a classic? Charlie has a comment. Charlie says, Chronic, Enter the 36 Chambers, Illmatic are untouchable to me. Woo, listen, Chronic, yep. 36 Chambers, yep. Illmatic, yep. I'm with you, Charlie. Thank you for that comment. Damon Jones has a comment. Damon Jones says he's named all classic with no skips. We're going through some classics right now. Rest in peace, the dog, DMX. Oh, damn, I dogged the CD, yo. Yo, this CD got so, yo, listen, man. And this was a double CD. If you didn't know, this was a double CD when it first came out. There was a second CD wasn't there. One of my boys, I lent him my album and he brought it back without my second CD. Bring my second CD back, man. Yo, never lend your friends your CDs. Never lend your friends your albums, all right? So this was a double CD when it first came out. DMX. Man, this got so much spins. I done dogged the CD out. The CD is just this. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Is this a classic album? No skips. Lil' Kim. Hardcore. One of my all-time favorite albums. Not just female albums. One of my all-time favorite albums. Look at Kimmy. Look at young Kimmy up in there. Shout out to Lil' Kim. Classic albums, no skips. Today we are talking about classics. DJ Clark Kent says that if your album has a skippable song, it is not a classic, and I agree. Today we're going to be doing a giveaway of Jazzy Ball Kids. This is a vinyl. If you have a record player, you could win this. You could play it on your record player. If you don't, keep it as a souvenir. Shout out to Nostalgic. Go check out his show on Instagram. We're going to start jotting down some names, y'all. I got the bag. We're going to put the names in the bag, all right? I got the bag right here. Hold on. We got Charlie with the $1.99 super chat. Charlie, thank you very much, man. Charlie, appreciate it. Thank you for always showing love. Thank you for always coming through. Let's put down Charlie's name first. All right. We got Charlie here. Charlie's going to go in the bag. We're going to do the drawing right now. Right now. Charlie's going in the bag. Boom. Next up, you know we got to put that boy Jason up in here. We got to put Jason's name down there. All right. Jason is there. Jason's going in the bag. All right. We got Damian Jones in the building. Damian Jones. Let's put Damian Jones in there. If this is Damian Jones from Trinidad and Tobago, I'm not mailing this to Trinidad and Tobago if this is who this person is. All right? Damian Jones. If this is you, shout out in the comments if this is Damian Jones from Trinidad and Tobago. Damian Jones is going to go in the bag. If you're here right now, drop a comment so we can put your name in here. You could win. Damian Jones is in the bag. Who else we got up in here right now? Let me go back up. All right, that's it for now. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Charlie, thank you very much for the super chat. Damian Jones says he's in Hawaii. Yeah, I can mail it to Hawaii. You got it. We can mail it to Hawaii. Be a little bit extra on the stamps, but we got you. All right. Thank you for that, Damian Jones. Today we're talking about DJ Clark Kent. DJ Clark Kent says that The Chronic is not a classic album. We're going over with you right now. What is a classic album? What is considered a classic album? DJ Clark Kent says that if your album has any skips on it, your album is not a classic. And I have to agree. Listen, y'all. There's a difference between an amazing album and a classic album. There's lots of amazing albums. Okay? Excuse me. There's a lot of amazing albums. All right? Drop in the comment section. What is the last classic album you've listened to? Drop in the comments. Let me know right now. What is the last classic album that you've listened to? My recent classics that I think are close to classic. They are amazing albums. Classic, maybe not classic, but the last two albums I've listened to that from front to end was amazing was Styles P, his G-Host album, and Pusha T, the Daytona album. And I know that the Daytona album was only 7 tracks. I get it. It's kind of short, but those are the last two albums that I've listened to that are close to classic. They're great. It needs a little bit more on them to consider them classics, but amazing albums by themselves. So drop a comment in the comment section right now. Let me know what is the last album you listened to recently that you consider a classic album. Okay? DJ Clark Kent says that The Chronic is not a classic album. The Chronic has skips on it. And I have to agree, guys. If you're playing an album and you have to skip through 1, 2, 3. We just had this conversation last week with the Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death album and Tupac's All Eyes on Me album. We just talked about this last week. Which album is better? Both of them are great albums in themselves. Both of them have amazing tracks on both albums, both double CDs, but they both had skippable tracks on them. Biggie has a few skippable tracks. Tupac has a few skippable tracks as well. So The Chronic does have skippable tracks, but do you still consider it a classic? Again, Charlie, thank you for the super chat, $1.99. We appreciate it. Don't forget, y'all, if you guys want to support the channel, we have merch that's on sale. Hit us up on our email, 16barshow@gmail. If you want to purchase some of our merch. All right, see the Nas CD. You want to pick up some of our merch. All the t-shirts are $25 each, plus shipping and handling. We got to mail it out to you. You know what I'm saying? So hit us up on our email if you want to purchase some of our beautiful merch, man. All right. We got the Lil' Kim, Notorious K.I.M. album tees. Hit us up. Support the channel. It's getting hot outside. You want to look nice. All right, y'all. Let's get to this giveaway, man. Let me go one more time through the chat. See who we got here. We got Damon in the chat. We got Charlie in the chat. And we got Jason in the chat. If anybody else is in the chat right now and wants to win a copy of Jazzy Ball Kids, hit the chat right now. I don't know if you're in here. Let me know. Let me see your name. I'm giving you guys 2 more minutes to put your name in the chat. If you want to get a chance to win, I'm going to put your name in the bag and we're going to pull your name out. We're going to pull out a winner. If you want to win it, Damien want to win it. Damien is in Hawaii. We're going to do, if you want me to mail this over to Hawaii, somebody else put their name up in there, man. So, all right, giveaway. I'm giving you guys 2 more minutes. Drop your name in the comments. Let me know if you're here right now. And again, we're talking about classic albums today. What is your definition of a classic CD? What is your definition of a classic? Jason has a comment up there, and Jason says that there's a few things that Jason says. Jason says you have to have creativity. It's got to be memorable versus songs that stay relevant through the years. Great production, originality. It's got to be game-changing. And those are the criteria Jason is giving for classic album. Charlie says Chronic, 36 Chambers, and Illmatic. Those are classics for Charlie. And let me see what else. Jason says Lost Tapes. Of course, Jason says Lost Tapes is a classic. Y'all. We're on the 32-minute mark. Don't forget, tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. Check out Freestyle Friday video coming tomorrow. Don't forget, today's Throwback Thursday. We dropped the video on our Throwback Thursday, so go check out Throwback Thursday video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, yo. Subscribe to the channel. Join. We try to drop videos each and every week. So each and every week, we're going to be dropping videos. I know I told y'all last week we were going to drop the final Jay-Z versus Nas over the weekend. We got crazy busy. I forgot to upload it. So look out for it this week. I promise you guys, round 10, I got y'all. All right. Nobody else put their name in. Let's shake it up there. A few names in there. Let's pick a winner of this giveaway right now. Let's pick a winner. Everybody, good luck. Shout out to Diamond Onyx, wherever you at. Shout out to that boy, Big Suge. Shout out to Groups' chat. Shout out to everybody that comes through that's not here today, man. Thank you for always coming through. Thanks for always supporting. All right, so let's pick a name. I ain't gonna look. Wow. Winner of the giveaway. Jersey in the building. Jason takes it. Jason, you know what to do, man. Hit me in the DMs. Send me your address. We're going to mail this out to you. Get you this CD. Get you this vinyl record. It's a vinyl record. We're going to get this vinyl mailed out to you as soon as possible. Jazzy Ball Kids. Go check out Nostalgic. He has a Instagram page. He has an Instagram. He has a hip-hop channel. Go check out his channel. Again, winner, that boy Jason, man. Jason, thanks for always coming through. Thanks for the support. Yo, it's your boy Onslaught Tree, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you again for joining. Don't forget, drop a comment in the comment section down below. Do you think that The Chronic is or is not a classic album? Is Clark Kent bugging? Is Clark Kent right? What is the definition of a classic? Can you skip a song on a classic albums? I don't think you can, but shout out to DJ Clark Kent. I see you, boy. I'm going to see y'all next week on Talking Bars. It's your boy on